Hi guys, today I'm going to show you this GOLDENMATE 12 volts 20 ampere hours battery. It's not just a standard battery, it's a LiFePO4 battery. It's built for a whopping 2000 up to 7000 cycles. It's actually a lithium iron phosphate and it has a built-in battery management system to protect the battery here inside, also to protect your devices. So a really interesting battery. So I'm going to take it out of the box, show you what you get, and then I'm going to charge and discharge it so you can see how powerful this thing really is. Okay, and here's the packaging, some more description here on the side. So let's open and see. Let's take it out. Comes with a small instructions or user manual. You can see the model type here. And so here we have the specs. I hope it's focusing nicely so you can read everything if you want. So we can combine a couple of these batteries as well. Some more information here. Okay, so here we have it. Looks pretty good. Would say solid build, strong. Terminal type is T2. Charging voltage is 14.4 volts. Charging current 4 amps, maximum 10 amps. Continuous discharge current 20 amps, of course at 12.8 volts. And so if my calculation is correct, that would be around 256 watts. I mean, they're not saying peak, they are saying continuous discharge current, which sounds for me like a safe current. And like that, we could use that exactly for 1 hour, which brings it then to 256 watt hours. You see also charging temperature and discharge temperature, quite a huge range. So I'd say you can use it even outside in pretty rough conditions. And so let's see how we can charge it. I have a DC power supply here. So I connect the plus to the plus and the black minus also to the black side to the minus. I've adjusted it to exactly 14.4 volts. You can see that here. That's what we want. And 4 amps. So we have it correct here. So I start this here and you can see it starts charging. Voltage of course drops a little bit, but we are still exactly at the 4 amps, which means we are putting 55 watts here into this battery. And so I leave it running like that until the BMS system of this battery will stop the charge automatically. So let's see if this is really happening. So now we can see the battery which we are charging is now reducing the power. I mean, we have battery management system built in here and we have reached the destination voltage. And now the BMS here, which is built in, is reducing the amps. That's not controlled by this device. This device would still deliver 4 amps, but the BMS here is reducing the power. So it definitely works perfectly. And so this is about 1 hour later. We can see the charge is pretty much at zero. It's basically just a trickle charge. So I think we can remove or stop the charge and remove the cables. So let's check the voltage here and we can see after charging it has exactly 14.4 volts. But of course, with using the power, the voltage will go down a little bit. This is just without using anything. And so after it's fully charged, I've connected it to this battery tester, plus here, minus here. And so we are starting to use the power. We increase that. And so I've reduced the consumption to around 100 watts. You can see that here, that's 7.1 amps. Voltage stays at around 13.8 volts. Very stable, no problems at all. But I can feel the heat. Of course, the 100 watts is turned into heat, but there's no heat from the battery, just from the test device. And so after about 3 hours with close to 100 watts, the tester has stopped. For a pretty long time it was at around 100 watts. After some time it went a little bit down because the voltage dropped. I could see that here, that the voltage was going down then to 12 volts, 11, 10, 9, and I think at around 9 volts it has completely stopped. So the wattage was then also a little bit lower. But the really amazing thing, I hope you can see that, regarding watt hours, we can see here 299.69, pretty much 300 watt hours. And here they are saying 256 watt hours. So it's delivering almost 20% more than what it's written here. So a really, really positive sign. Absolutely amazing. Usually when I'm testing batteries, they are not delivering what they are saying, and here we have even 20% more, and it definitely has protected the battery nicely. I don't know if it's coming back when we drop it to 0 and then start it again. Maybe when I disconnect it and connect it again, let's see. Yeah, it's showing 10 volts again. So the BMS has reset inside, and so we can maybe squeeze out a little bit more power, but I'm not pulling too much. You can see the voltage goes down pretty fast again. 9695, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, and probably soon the battery will cut off. We are down at 8.5. Let's see when it stops. 8 volts, 79, 77, and it has stopped. So there was the cut off to protect the battery here inside. So of course it's not comparable to a full power station with all the functions, display, everything. But if you are just focusing on the power and everything apart from that you have already, then this could be the perfect solution for you. Of course, this is just a test scenario. And so of course in real life, instead of wasting this 100 watts here in this testing device, it could have powered like a small fridge or something like that. For example, during a power outage, after an emergency situation, or if you go for camping, there are so many situations where you could use something like that. Really nicely built, good quality, obviously. Great battery management system built in. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and already try it from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.